Something in the Water, a brand new shark attack movie has just dropped in cinemas. Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to another movie review, and today's movie in question is a brand new shark attack movie. It's called Something in the Water. It's just dropped in cinemas today. I've been to see it. Let's talk about it, let's share my thoughts. As always, these are just my thoughts, these are my opinions. Don't let this dictate whether you go and see the movie. I just like to share my thoughts and opinions of fresh released movies in a movie review YouTube video form, and this is exactly what this is. So don't let this dictate whether you go and see a movie or not, because these are my thoughts, and just because I may have these thoughts on a film doesn't mean you'll feel the same way. And every movie is for different people, so no two people are going to feel the exact same way about a film. So still go and check out these movies if you can. These are just my thoughts, so without any further ado, let's get cracking. And I'm not going to lie, to begin with, I don't actually know why I even got tickets to go and see this film, because this isn't normally a film that would interest me. I don't like horror movies. I don't typically like scary movies. In case you can't really tell, I love kids movies. Inside Out 2 is a prime example. Do you know what I mean? I'm a massive big kid. So this film wasn't necessarily one that kind of drew me in straight away. When I first watched the trailer, I remember I was in the cinema seeing The Fall Guy, and I saw the trailer for this film, and it looked pretty good to start off with. And then the whole idea of sharks coming in and they're stranded in water, it just kind of put me off. But somehow I still booked a ticket to go and see it the day it came out. I don't really know why I did that, but I still went to go and see it, and without spoiling the movie, it's a little bit meh. It's one of those kind of crap DVD nights that you watch. It's not a blockbuster, it's nothing special. We were the first screening, I was in the first screening of this movie ever in my local cinema, because this was the first, I went to see it the day it came out, and this was the first screening they had today. And there was 5 of us in total in this screen, which, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a massive hit. It's an okay film. It's not particularly scary in the slightest. If you have a fear of blood, maybe not for you, because it's quite a gory film. And despite it being quite a short film, without end credits, it's about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is all right. It's a decent enough film, but despite it being quite a typically short film for what most films are now, it still seemed to drag a little bit. There's nothing memorable, I don't feel, in this movie. The sun has just started to shine, just as I've started recording. Of course it has. But yeah, there's nothing memorable really about the film. I didn't really think it was anything special. Again, that's just my opinion. It's an okay film. It has a little bit of humour here and there. That was quite funny. There were some quite humorous parts of the film. To begin with, trying to work out who the characters were took a little bit of time for me anyway. But is it going to be a blockbuster? Absolutely not. It's all right. I think it's below average, if I'm honest. It wasn't particularly scary. It was a basic shark attack film. There's nothing really more I can say about it. It was a group of girls on a holiday for one of their weddings, and they went out to this island where there were shark-infested waters. They all end up getting stranded in the sea. Then you can kind of guess where it goes from there without spoiling it. It's okay. It's seriously just an okay film. Like I say, it feels to me more like kind of a three-part drama that you'd watch on ITV at like 9 o'clock at night. It didn't really give a movie. Do you know what I mean? It was more like a drama that you'd watch on telly. And is that an insult to the film? I don't know. It was a film. It was a film, and I feel like for a part of it, there was a little bit of time where it feels like they were just trying to fill time because nothing was happening, and it almost became quite annoying because there were 2 things that were going to happen, and it was like, well, we know what is going to happen. Just let it happen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I say, there's nothing really more I can say about this film. It's okay. If you like this kind of stuff, then you might like it a bit more. I just feel like it lacked energy, lacked action, lacked horror. It was just okay. So of course, before I wrap up this movie review, it's quite a short one today, but before I wrap it up, of course, 2 questions I need to ask. 1, what do I rate it out of 10? Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a 3 out of 10. It wasn't for me. It's not a film that I would definitely go and rush back to see at all. I don't even think I'll bother seeing it again. It was 3 out of 10 from me, and will I be buying it on DVD? The chances are, no, I won't be buying it on DVD. Yeah, just wasn't for me, and that's fine. But of course, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like shark movies, if you like all of this kind of horror scare, you may like it. I didn't think it was that scary, but you may like it. So go and check it out in cinemas if you can. It's in cinemas in the UK right now. Go and check it out. And of course, as always, in the description below is the full plot of the movie. There's also a link to the movie trailer, and there's a link to my movie review playlists featuring all movie reviews that I've done so far, and many, many more to come. That's all in the description below. And other than that, that's all I have to say. Something in the Water is in cinemas right now, and I shall see you in another video very soon.